Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, the one to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and Shalom to the elect out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Right, I want to get into a quick lesson. I'm entitled, We Are Debtors, you know, and, just speaking on the fact of how we owe, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, so much just for allowing us, a second chance, to actually breathe again, to actually live again, to have a second chance at, everlasting life, man, because the Lord could have easily done away with us, like it wasn't nothing, but through his grace and his mercy and his, understanding, he's that willing, to suffer all of the wickedness overall that our people have done, the spiritual fornication, that we have committed against the Lord, from generations past all up until now, how our people are still acting, and our people still will inherit the kingdom, but we know just on a lower level, the wicked ones of our people, there being that everlasting shame and that everlasting contempt within the kingdom for not trusting in the Lord and trusting in this man, more and trusting in Yahweh Shah, But Shalakia, I'm gonna start off with it's Matthew 6 and 9. And it says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever to wow. So we asking the Lord to forgive, our debts as we supposed to forgive, people that are in debt towards us, everything goes full circle. That's why the Lord in Matthew 7 spoke about, pretty much not being a hypocrite, and if it's only right that if we are looking for mercy, we're looking for forgiveness, we're looking to be set up on the right track, that we forgive others also, and and the thing about being in debt, when you're in debt with somebody, you really don't know how to pay them back, so to speak. All you know is that I'm gonna do my damnedest to get this person, what I owe them, So you're looking for that grace period, man, and that's what Yahweh Shah provides. He provides that grace period for us, right? And that's real quick. Let's go to John 1. So John 1 and where I want to start at. Start at John 1 and 15. It says, John bare witness of him and cried, saying, this was he of whom I spake, that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was before me, and of his fullness have all we received, and grace for grace. Okay, so it's through Yahweh Shai we receive grace for grace, mercy for mercy, right? For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Yahweh Shai. So now we are underneath that grace period, man. And during this grace period, we have to be willing to pay back as much as we possibly can, and we do that with our lives. But let me real quick before I jump ahead, go to Hebrews 4 and 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need. So this is a time of need that we're in, a need for us to get right so that we can do the things that the Lord requires of us. So we can do our best to live up to a certain standard, that the Lord requires us to live up to, so that the Lord will feel, that uh, uh, what we're giving him will suffice as far as us being in debt towards, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, because for what Yahweh Shah did, there's no way we can truly pay him back, you know. But the way that the Lord allows it is by us putting our bodies on the line, as a living sacrifice, and us being willing to be martyrs, just as Yahweh Shah was, if need be, when that time comes, you know. So, real quick, let me go to Romans 12. uh, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So this is our reasonable service, man. Reasonable, meaning something is reasonable, meaning, what you're doing is it's not too outrageous. It's just fine. It will suffice. It will suffice. And that's how the Lord sees things, man. You owe somebody else and you don't get them what you owe them in a timely fashion, or according to the time in which they want to. They're gonna want your head. They're gonna want to try to do all type of stuff or add tax onto you, and this is that and third. But the Lord, like, yo, hey, you do this. This is your reasonable service, because with this is going to entail so much. So with this, I'll be satisfied, and that's the grace of the Lord, man, and we truly have to be grateful for that every single day. That's just having that second chance, to life, right? Let me Salakia. It's 1 Corinthians 6:20. Let me start at verse 19. Start at verse 19. What know ye not, that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of the Most High, and ye are not of your own? Why are we not of our own? What? Because we're debtors. For ye are bought with the price. So what? We have a tag on us, man. We have a price tag on us. Whichever price, tag that the Lord wants to have on us, we're worth a certain amount. Therefore glorify Yahweh in your body and in your spirit, which are the Most High's. So that's how it works. So us doing our reasonable service and us having that price upon our head, so to speak, we're just doing what's necessary, to show our worth, and that, the Lord buying us back, redeeming us, is worth it, that his sacrifice was worth it. And that's what the hopeful elect represent, a sacrifice worth living for, a sacrifice worth striving for, and showing that, I didn't do this in vain. That's what the elect represents, the embodiment of what Yahweh Shah stood for, what he laid his life down for, that Yahweh the Father required him to do, and as the scriptures say, no greater love have a man than to lay down his life, for his friends. And that's what Yahweh Shah did for us, man, proving, he is the ultimate man, man. Because what man is really willing to do that, So we have to continue to prove ourselves and to prove our work unto Yahweh Shah, until he calls our number, as far as, this place having to be destroyed, man. And we have to continue to strive for that perfection, knowing that we are bought with this price, man. So with that, hope the segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, Double one to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and live with love and true sincerity. Shalom.